Well, I'm a little bit guilty to admit it, but there's definitely been luxury that I bought but never used. Hi, my loves, welcome back. So how this came about is Rochelle, I will tag her channel down below. She tagged me on a video, her 5 least used luxury bags this year. So I was going through my bag collection and I'm like, oh, I have more than 5 that have been least used. As you can see, I have quite the collection. And then as I was going through, I'm like, oh my goodness, there's been items I've never used or rarely used. And I also remember there was a tag maybe a year ago going around about like 10 luxury items that you've bought but never used. And so I looked it up again, and I think Viv Connolly was the original creator. So I'll link her below. And of course, Winnie, hi Winnie, she tagged me. I had to go look it up. Sorry, this is so late, but I thought I'll combine both tags into one because there's at least 5 bags in here, and there's items that I've never touched, which has tags on them. I know, it's really bad. But let me explain which items they are, and let's go through them now. Okay, first up, let's start off with a funny one. And these are my pair of Gucci Marmont heels. And you might be shocked, for those of you that didn't see one of my past videos, but you know green is one of my favorite colors. I love this color. One of my most used shoes is the Gucci Marmonts in the sandals. And I bought these a couple of years ago and I was thinking of letting them go. Look at them, brand new, nothing. And then ever since my husband commented a year ago that this fringe detail, it looks like Thanos's chin, you know, Thanos from the Avengers. And then everyone referred to this shoe as the Thanos shoe, and now I can't unsee it. So maybe that's why I haven't worn them. I mean, they're a good block heel, they're comfortable, they're my favorite color, but I haven't worn them. Oops. Next up is a super popular bag, and you guys might be shocked at this one. I think I bought it more than 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. I don't even know, probably 8 years ago. And it's a classic. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I'm talking about my LV Speedy 25 bandolier. I mean, look at her. She's in pristine condition. The strap's inside, and to be honest, I think I've only used this 2 times. I think it's just, I don't know, maybe the style is just super casual. I love how classic it is. And I've been asked to sell this because, you know, the prices for this has gone up so much. I remember getting it for such a good deal. My patina is such a beautiful honey color, not a single raindrop. I don't protect my vaquetta, though I definitely should because my pochette métis has got watermarks on it. But yeah, no plans to sell it. I think it's just too casual. If I want to wear a Speedy, I much prefer my Nano Speedy or my vintage multicolor Speedy or my black, you know, the black low-key leather Speedy. I wear those, but it's not like it's a huge bag, but I just don't gravitate towards it. And as classic as it is, I really don't use it. And for owning it for like 8 years and only using it twice, I know it's a crying shame, but I still want to keep it because it's, you know, a forever classic. Next up is something from Hermes. I know, my favorite brand, right? But look, they're still in their boxes. One of them I used once, one of them I have never used, and I bought these years ago. So I'm talking about the Hermes popular click clack bracelets, and so I own one in white, and this is in perfect condition. Look, it still has the plastic at the back. So this is white with gold hardware in the smaller size, worn once, and I'm just not a click clack person. But you know, when I bought that, I was like, no, I want them. There's people that collect them all the time. And I remember buying, I think this one in Europe, and it's in a beautiful color, never ever used. And this one is silver hardware in this beautiful, it's called Blue Orage. And inside, you can even see there's the barcode in there. I know, they look really good. Some people love these bracelets, but I just prefer my stack. I just wear these constantly. These ones you cannot wear in the shower, or I'm sure if you get them wet, it's fine. But over time, because they are costume jewelry and they're not, 14 or 18 karat gold, you're not supposed to. So these ones, I'm thinking, should I just sell them? I know I'm so bad at selling them. But yeah, if any of you were interested and you love these, let me know. Email me, but I'll be definitely selling them less than retail. Brand new, and this one worn once. They're gorgeous, but I just don't wear them. All right, coming in number 4 is a ready-to-wear item. And this one I didn't buy that long ago, but let me show you. It is my Dior Canage short sleeve jacket. See, still has its tags. Now, don't get me wrong, this is such a classic style. I even bought the matching skirt, which I have worn a couple of times. But this one here, I wish I waited for the long sleeve version. Like they did sell it, I think last season in the bar jacket version, or even just the long sleeve with the buttons. I think this one I would probably get less wear out of, even though it's so classic and it's so comfortable. I just wish I bought the long sleeve because it's almost like a little bit too cold for winter, and then in summer it's a little bit too warm. I just haven't worn it at all. And Dior ready to wear is not cheap. I don't even know if there's no price on there, but Dior ready to wear is not cheap. So I wish I had just waited. So for those of you that wanting to buy this jacket, just go for the long sleeve. Okay, next, something from Chanel. And I've never ever worn these, and I've owned them for 7 years probably as well. I think I like the idea of them, and I know it's so bad, like, but I'm talking about Chanel brooches. I used to actually have heaps of vintage brooches, and I gave them all to my mum. I pinned them all onto a cushion and she loved it. And I actually gave her one of my Chanel brooches that I never wore as well. There was 3 I've never worn. The others I've probably worn less than a handful of times. But I don't know, like this is so classic. Pearls, gold, and it looks really nice, but I think that I'm just not a brooch kind of girl. Or when you pin it, it leaves marks in your clothing unless you're wearing something thicker like this. As you can see, I'm super casual. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing Ugg boots. Can you see my Ugg boots? Super casual Mel today, but I have not worn this. And the next one is a novelty one. This is Choupette, which is Karl Lagerfeld's cat. I was thinking of letting this go, but since I'm a cat mama now, I am purely keeping this because I love cats. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. Like, does that look silly if I just pin it on something? I don't know. Do you guys wear your Chanel brooches that much? Let me know. I can't be the only one that's bought items that have never used them, right? So I think the original tag, they were like, oh, skeletons in my closet. Yeah, I've got a lot of skeletons and these are just a couple. Okay, next up is an item I'm actually very upset about. I've used it once and I haven't used it since. And I never got to tell you the story, but I'm talking about my beautiful sequins Fendi baguette. So I bought this, I took it to Korea, I wore it, I loved it. I love the aesthetic, I love the baguette, but when I went to wear it again after Korea, I had noticed there were at least 3 sequins that had come off here, and I had to bring it back to Fendi for service. But because I had bought this from Farfetch's concierge service, because I got it for cheaper, it was a lot of toing and froing, and even the Fendi service, they were like, it's going to take, we need to send it off to Paris. It's going to take, 8 weeks or something like that. They were very nice about it, but I had to push them quite a bit. So the sequins are back on, but if you were thinking of getting this bag, it is actually very fragile. I've never had a bag I've just used once, and you know I'm pretty careful. I mean, I was just wearing it crossbody and the sequins already came loose. So before you buy this bag, just make sure you check it. I'm not talking about the purple version or the ones that's got a mixture of the circular beads and the longer beads. This one purely just has the sequins. But I just couldn't believe it that it wasn't just one sequence, like 3 missing sequins and thread coming off. So since then, I just haven't used it. Maybe I'm just being a bit scared to just going through the hassle of getting it repaired. And you know, when you have a sequin missing, it's really obvious. So this one I'm pretty upset about that I haven't used, but there's a reason why. So just be warned with this bag. So coming at number 7 is another pair of heels. This one probably you won't be surprised at. I am sometimes such a sucker for sales. I've gotten better, but I have not worn these pair of Christian Louboutin denim spike heels. One, as you can see, perfect red soles. I even had sole protectors put on them, but they were 40% off. When I tried them on, oh my gosh, they're so dusty. Oops, I don't know if you can see all the dust, but they're so high. I mean, my heel heights are getting lower. I think 70 to 85 millimeters in terms of heel height is the most comfortable, or lower. But I think this is like 110. So 11 centimeters, and it's just, Christian Louboutin aren't known to be that comfortable in the first place. I just loved how edgy it was with the spikes, because they're known for having spikes on a lot of their bags and accessories. And yeah, I love denim, but I've never worn them because they hurt. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these. It's a gorgeous pair of shoes. I definitely still think they're very grungy and rocky, but yeah, bought them on sale. Probably shouldn't have bought them and shouldn't have got sucked in with the 40% off. Okay, the next one. Oh, the shame. You guys are going to be so shocked at this one. But let me tell you why. Okay, so it's a Chanel. This one I've used once, and yeah, let me just show you. So it is the bag I was lusting over. I think I got it 2 years ago. And I'm talking about my Chanel Trendy CC. Like, I love it so, so much. I love the style. But the one time I wore it out, I don't know what I did, but you can see here, there's a line here in the denim. I don't remember seeing it when I got it, because I did have to buy this pre-loved because I missed out on it. And it's almost gotten worse. Like, of course, in denim, there's all that's kind of like bits of white, but there's this one bit here, there's just this really obvious line that I don't know what happened, and then it just bugs me every time I pick it up to go wear it. Can that be fixed? Does anyone know? I don't know. I don't want to dye it, because the back, there's all sort of that white, you know, that white marks through denim. So it's not like just there, but for some reason that's become more and more obvious over time. So maybe I'm just being super, super picky. I'm totally keeping this bag, but I just want to fix this bit, because this is my only trendy CC. I love a top handle. I love the shoulder strap. You know, I searched for this bag for ages, and yeah, I know, I still love it, but this is one I've used once, and then this happened. So yeah, another one that, is it a waste of money? I don't know. All of these, you might say it's such a waste of money, but this one's still a keeper for me though. Okay, next up is a bag I still like. Great price point. I think I just bought it maybe at the wrong time, so haven't worn it. Plus Melbourne weather's just been crazy, and we're in winter. But I did buy it early in the year, or maybe it was the end of last year. But I'm talking about my Loewe mini basket bag. Now I do own the other Loewe basket bag, which is bigger, and I much prefer that one. But this one is actually a really good price point. It's under 1,000, I think even under 700. Everything, if I can find it, I will still link below just in case you wanted it. But this one is just, it's super cute, but I think it's just hasn't, well, the last few months has not been weather appropriate. It's still, yeah, look, still got all its tags in there. It's got a decent amount of space. I really like the logo and how it's sort of stitched on. I love Loewe. And, you know, I still want a Loewe bag, other Loewe bags, but I think maybe I didn't really need this one because I have my other bigger basket one, but I just thought it was really cute and I thought the price point was really good as well. But yes, that is a bag I have never used. And then finally, coming in at number 10, another item I have never touched, never used is my LV Nice Nano. Well, it is like a toiletry sort of pouch. Now I do own the BB size, the next size up, and I have used that and I really liked it. So I thought I would like this, plus it's so cute. It's still super cute. And look, I liked it so much that, look, I actually even have, I ordered it a while ago, because I bought this a couple of years ago. Like it comes with an insert already, because the other one I use to store makeup and I've already got an insert in there and I have never ever used it. So I don't know if this one I should keep or I should sell. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like it's a shame. I'm buying definitely less. Actually, I haven't bought a pouch from any brand for a long time. I just haven't felt the need to. But this one is just brand spanking new, just sitting there all on its lonesome. So it's not even least used. It's never used. I know. It says, use me. But I think I might let this one go as well. But yeah, so if you were interested, I think this one and my click clacks I should let go. I know I'm very bad at letting things go. But if you were interested, just, yeah, email me at askmelinmelbourne@gmail.com. But that is the final piece. I've actually got more, but I thought I would limit it to 10 because, yes, I'm totally guilty, guys, of buying things and then for whatever reason, I just don't use them. Some of them, maybe they were mistakes. Some of them definitely a waste of money, but some of these pieces I still love, but things just happen. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you had a good laugh or found it useful, just in case any of you were thinking of buying any of these items. I think everyone in the luxury community, we're probably all guilty of buying something and then not using it, or maybe we just use it a bit later. But thanks again to Rochelle for tagging me. I know it was my 5 least used bags, but I still showed 5 bags. And then also, sorry it took so long to do the original tag, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do subscribe and come follow me on Instagram as well. Love to have you. And have a wonderful day or night, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.